I'm a big fan of the Danganronpa games. Playing the first one in particular, it was so unique and memorable. It had shocking twists, characters that developed and grew on you more and more over time, and an excellent villain in the evil teddy bear Monokuma. Danganronpa 2 brought a new class to a new setting. I again liked the cast of characters, it had me laughing out loud at points, and the mystery was intriguing. I was very much looking forward to Danganronpa V3 before it's released, but it so far hasn't lived up to my admittedly high expectations. If you're not familiar with the Danganronpa games, the basic premise is that a group of high school students, each special and talented in their own way, are trapped in a location and forced to kill each other. When a murder occurs, there is a class trial and you, the protagonist, must solve the murder or all the students except for the murderer will be killed. Each chapter of the game relates to a murder. The structure of each chapter is very formulaic and the formula is the same in V3 as it was in 1 and 2. You spend some time exploring a new area, you spend some time getting to know some of the other prisoners of your choice, there's an event which precipitates in a murder, then you investigate the clues to the murder before heading into the class trial to identify the murderer. The class trial is the highlight of the Danganronpa games. It's very satisfying recalling small details of the case to ultimately identify the murderer. The best cases though in the game are the ones where you're piecing the evidence together and figuring out the case on the fly. The problem with the cases I've played so far in Danganronpa V3 is that the way the trials have unfolded, I figured out the murder method before the characters in the game. It felt a bit frustrating and like I was just going through the motions while waiting for the characters to catch up with me. During class trials, you also play a variety of minigames to move the case forward. These have never been particularly fun, but they're less annoying in V3 compared to Danganronpa 2. I mentioned the formulaic nature of the game. Having the exact same structure 3 games in a row just felt boring. The trials are the best part of the game and having to go through all the exploration and getting to know the characters just slowed the pace down so much that I was losing interest. One of the reasons I haven't finished the game yet is because 2 evenings in a row, the game put me to sleep. I guess I should be used to the formulaic nature of the game by now, this being the 3rd game in the series, not including the spin-off Ultra Despair Girls since it was so different, but this game just didn't have the same unique vibe as the first game, or as interesting a cast as the 2nd game to keep me sufficiently hooked. I like the story and there's a plot twist in the first trial which was completely unexpected and a big change for the series. But after having played the first 2 chapters, I'm not enjoying the game all that much, and this really surprises me. Like I said, I love the Danganronpa series and I want to give the game a chance, but I feel like if I force myself to play it now to the end, I'm going to end up resenting the game and disliking it more. So I've decided to stop playing it for now and I'll come back to it again in a few weeks or a few months. I may do a full review once I've come back and finished it. I really enjoy reviewing games, but occasionally when you're forced to play and finish a game that you're not enjoying, this hobby can feel like work. And I don't want it to feel like work because gaming is my favourite pastime. So I'm kinda glad I'm doing this for my YouTube channel and I can make the decision to not finish every game just to get a review out by an embargo date. Anyway guys, are you planning to pick up Danganronpa V3? And which is your favourite Danganronpa game? Try and avoid spoilers please when you leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.